Hello there everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I think this thing's ready to go, such as it is. So we're going to take it up and we're going to see how badly this thing shakes itself to pieces in the process. Because I'm quite sure it will. Alright, let's do this thing. Or, you know, what launch settings I forgot to set and all those other nice little details, right? So, anyways, we're heading to Dres. I've already done some time warping to get us into what should be the appropriate conjunction for departure. It might be a few more orbits before it's perfectly on, but this is an unmanned ship, so it's no big deal, right? All right. That swayed a little more than I'm comfortable with there, but let's see what happens. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Ooh, boy. This thing feels like a monster, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Stop tipping. Oh crap, did I forget fins? I forgot to put fins on this thing, didn't I? Whoops, if I did that, we are going to have to revert. Yep, no, we're going down. Oh, and that is very unstable. Okay. When in doubt, figure out how to attach more struts to things. Oh, there are fins down there. Okay. Obviously, they're not doing enough. So we'll put a batch up there, and hopefully that will help. Alright, now for the struts. So it looked like it was this piece here that was causing the worst of the instability. So alright. We need to do this a little more carefully. No sense in having extra. Let's just have a whole bunch of these right here. Alright, that should help with that. Let's get a couple from here to there. Good. It'd be really nice if we could get something from here. Up to here. Aha! We can. And from here... Whoops. Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Here to there. Alright, that looked like that was the source of the primary wobble we were having. That should be enough strut work now. A few more fins, some more strut work to keep it from wobbling, and hopefully our stability systems will be able to keep us steady for the next stage of the flight. Fingers crossed, right? You'd think with all of the mainsail engines we've got on this thing, we'd be able to pull this flight off, but apparently it's not as easy as it sounds. Okay. Okay. Alright, looks a little better. This is the only stage I'm not sure about, this middle stage. It might not be big enough for the job. Go. Whoa! Well, that failed. Kind of hysterically. Well, that looked expensive. Sorry, I had to let that finish just because... Man. Well, as far as disasters go, what the heck happened there? One of the big changes I made was the addition of those fins. I wonder if they're actually touching something they shouldn't be. Oh, yep, they are. Look at that. They're just barely clipping into the... Yeah. There we go. Round 2. Round 3. Round 3. That failed rather hysterically, though, didn't it? All right. All right. Round 3. Still wobbling. Shouldn't be. Maybe this isn't quite as balanced as I would have liked. 3, 2, 1. Well, at least everything detached at the right times. Alright, hold her steady at that vertical mark. Looking good. I think it's managing to hold steady here, but I'm not 100% positive on that. Okay, we're just going to tip it ever so slightly to the... Whoa, okay. Hold on, hold it steady. Ooh, that did not look... That's not good. We got a wobble going on. That's not good at all. No, and I can't afford to waste RCS trying to stabilize the fool thing. We got a pretty bad shimmy going on here, don't we? It's possible this thing is too tall, in which case we're going to have to reconfigure this middle stage here. Just in terms of structure, if I can make it shorter, it might work better. Oh, that is not a good... not good. Not good at all. Yeah, no, we're about to have a critical failure go on here. I'm still tempted to see if it can pull it off, but this failure is getting worse with each yeah, we're getting more and more out of control with each swing of this thing. I should have just left it steady. Okay, let's just turn off the SAS. Try and maintain this on my own. Seriously? Yeah, it's a torque issue. I mean, wow. Seeing a spaceship bend like that is not good. Okay, that got us up to 8,000, which is good. Power-wise, it looks like we're okay. It's a stability issue, I think. Okay, we're coming up on a pretty critical moment here where we couple are... Alright, good. That worked out okay. First decoupling is good. We're still gaining speed, also good. Alright, we need to start, somehow get ourselves to the 45-degree mark here. Although I'm gonna say that it's not looking good. Come on. I think that could very well be the end of this thing. Okay, don't tip over any more than that. Come on. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, this is bad. Most unstable launch I think we've had in quite a while. Alright, well here comes the next decoupling. Oh, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Thank you. Alright, this is about to become a lot more stable here in a minute. Still gaining speed, still sort of under control, although I think this thing's going to tear itself apart if I'm not careful. Right, we need the RC... No, we don't need the RCS yet. We're still on the fins and stuff stage. Well, this first stage has gotten us up to almost a 40-kilometer. Whoa! Whoa! Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. This thing's a crazy beast. It's not doing what I want to see right now. Stop it. At least we're still pointing up. I mean, seriously. Okay. The spin is actually okay. I think it's actually... Okay, please tell me there's still 4 engines on there. Yes, there are. Okay, stop it. Stop. Find us. Urgh. Back where we need to be. Alright, we're still gaining speed. Come on. Holy crap, if we manage to get this stupid thing into orbit intact, I am going to be amazed. But it looks like we might be okay. I think we're under control. I think we've taken control of this thing. Alright, that's an apoapsis in orbit. Alright, let's kill it at about 80. Okay. Well, that was a thing of some sort. Alright, don't even bother trying to roll this thing. Let's just get it pointed where it needs to go. Alright, we're officially in space, which means we can now do a very useful thing known as stabilization time warp. And then full throttle to the engines. Come on, hold it steady, hold it steady. This is the critical part, right? Alright. Right on that prograde marker. Come on, you can do it, big guy. You can do it. The most obnoxious launch I've had in a long time, but I think we're going to pull it off. That is the singular most obnoxious and horrifying launch I've had to contend with in a long time. Alright, we are falling officially, but we should be able to get ourselves into an orbital periapse before anything horrible happens. Here we go. Alright. Well, it's not a very pretty orbit, but at least it's an orbit. Yeah, okay, no. That's good enough. RCS off, SAS off. Let's see where we were pulling all of our juice. Oh, bugger. We were too, weren't we? Do a little transferring. That cost us a lot more RCS on the way up than I would have liked. And then the fourth one. 119 in those, 104 in that. There we are. Good, that balances that out. Now there was a little bit up here. Those ones I at least managed to leave turned off. Okay, that's good. Alright. Power is stable as we'd hoped. Let's start planning our transition orbit. Hey there, target. So the burn is supposed to be Kerbal prograde. Which way is it? Ah, right. No, it'll Alright, we need to be 123 degrees from prograde. For this burn, there we are. Good enough. Alright. Past Duna. How many degrees off are we? 5 degrees. We'll fix that on the way out, because we are going to go past one of the nodes. All we need is an encounter of any sort. Oh boy. Okay, that is a lot of degrees off. So to say we're going to be taking on a wing and a prayer is kind of an understatement. Can I fix this before we leave? No, it's not going to show us, is it? No. Unless I can adjust our departure angle. I just need to get enough. I need to just know if I'm going to be close enough. So that's 90 degrees. Hold on. Did I line this up with the wrong... No, I didn't. No, that's right. We're supposed to be about a little less than 90 degrees. Okay, let's zero that out. Let's see. Alright, so that's the wrong way. I'm just trying to get it close enough that I can actually tell. Come on. 4 degrees. Alright, we'll go negative 1,000. We still don't even have a closest approach value, do we? Alright, I'm just trying to find out if we're going to be at the right angle even. 3.7 is about as good as it's going to get, isn't it? I'm frustrated that it's not even giving me a closest approach impression. Alright, let's zero that out. There's not much point in it. The only way we're going to know for sure is... Alright, well actually there is a way to tell. We'll put our adjustment right there and see. Aha! There we go, you see? I knew it. Alright, so are we leaving too soon? Yes, we are. Okay. Alright, that's not going to help anything. So what we're missing is getting the right departure time, isn't it? Alright, let's zero that out. So for outer planets, if we're arriving too soon... Hold on, if we're arriving ahead of it, does that mean we've missed our window already? No, 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 no. Yes, we've missed it. Dag nabbit all. Okay. Well, let's see if we can adjust this. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything... Nope, that's not going to do it either. Yeah, phase angle 82 degrees. We could try this. Alright, let's just negate that. Okay. Something's still not working right here. Let's see. Alright, that puts us... Yeah, that's so... That's going to put us arriving there a lot earlier. And then if we do our planned orbit adjustment, that's only half a degree off now. Good enough. Then, yeah, I have no idea where it's going to be. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we are... Let's see. That's 11 million. That's 10 million. Okay, so that is happening. Whoa. Let's much later for that now. Oh, hello. That actually might have done it. Assuming I'm not going to fly through the planet in the process, this might actually be the... There we are. That's an encounter. Now let's see, does our departure angle intersect Kerbal? Because if it does... Let's see. It does not. In fact, it's quite definitely not. So it's a 2 minute and 13 second burn with the primary engines here, but it's going to be a much longer burn with those. It's 2200 now. Let me see. I budgeted departure 2023 Delta V, so I'm going to have to use these engines to get the first push on our way, or we're going to miss because I'm out of phase angle. But I can get an encounter of a sort. Let's see. Can I make that lower? Let's go with node 2. Let's see. Is there anything I can do to make that a little lower on node 2? I'll obviously have to recalculate this. Wow. That's not very close at all. Are we overshooting on that? A little. Okay, that's helped. Alright, that's not going to help much at all. Certainly we're not going to be making adjustments of that size, that's for sure. Holy smokes. Alright, that's a little better. Just a tiny... Ooh. It's getting a little better. It's still a 9 million though. Let's go with hundredths now. Alright. We're obviously just barely encountering this thing as it is, so I shouldn't fuss around with this too much. Let's see, we're just trying to tweak things to get a slightly better approach. That's 7 million. $5 million. $3 million, okay. All right, I think we've hit the maximum of what we can do on that node. In fact, honestly, we're starting to have rounding issues here. Because the numbers are changing somewhat randomly, probably because it can't figure out what it needs to do. Alright, the phrase is going to be good enough. Let's get set up. And let's use our reaction wheel to put ourselves in position. Assuming it's even physically possible, which it certainly isn't. Oh wait, hold on. We've emptied those completely, haven't we? Yeah. There's no RCS left on the lower stage. There we go. That's better. Just time warping the, or physics warping ourselves to the approximately right location. And then locking us on. Quick save pre-departure, and let's do this thing. Why are we losing power? We're losing power because of what, this thing? Or the reaction wheel? Probably the reaction wheel, actually. Or I have grossly miscalculated how much power these generate, and we are absolutely doomed. These things should not be... Why are they losing power? Why are we losing power? Guys, I'm concerned. Did I actually miscalculate how much power these things are going to generate for me? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Did I really do that? It sure as heck looks like it. I can still revert to vehicle assembly for a little longer here. As long as I don't... I'm going to be very disappointed if this thing doesn't actually have the power to do this mission. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, let's turn that reaction wheel back on. Okay. I just hope that's enough. Alright, we're up to a 9-minute burn now, which is mildly unfortunate, but not impossible. Right side, we're, actually, no, we nailed it, didn't we? Because it's T-minus 4 minutes, so yeah, that's perfect. Four minutes on either side should be about right. Could try disabling the alternator here. Can't disable it. Okay, it seems to think that it's all okay now. I don't know what was up with that, but... whatever works, I guess. As I say, I just hope this thing has enough juice for the job that I want to accomplish here, because... if it doesn't, we're kind of out of luck. Actually, this is the juice I'm really worried about, these stupid nuclear things. I should have gone with my hunch and done before. I should have really done that. Yeah, it would have been a lot heavier, but I think it might have been necessary. That's an obnoxious thing, whatever it is. Okay. Well, I guess we keep watching from here and see what happens. Okay. 6 minutes to go on this burn. So far, so good. It feels like we're on the right trajectory, but we won't know until... really until the last minute. Alright, we're doing this burn right now, just for the sake of clarity. Alright, here goes the moon. And in a moment, here goes Minimus. Still 5 minutes left of... whoa. Hello, moon. Apparently. Okay. 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go. And we are now in a departure orbit, such as it is. Okay. Restabilize. Alright, here comes Duna. Oh, still 5 minutes to go. And I'm committed now. I can't afford to do a orbit adjustment. Probably should have actually planned for that, but I didn't. It feels like we're heading in the right direction, so I'm going to cross my fingers, because Duna's worked okay. Moho was the one that caused me grief. Dres might cause us grief. Considering we still have 4 minutes to go, it's a long burn. We're 50% of the way done, and we've just passed Duna's orbit now. Now we're not going to get an intercept on this, so we just need to cut it as close to our target as possible. Speaking of which, that should help a little. Yeah, because we still have to do our normal adjustment. We can't do that until much later in the flight. In theory, that is going to be right about here, but we won't know until we start planning our burn. That is a lot further out, though, isn't it? We're already up to 88 days departure. Three minutes to go. How are we doing on those? Still 50. It's still more than half the tank left, so I think we calculated out okay. I think the extra departure burn we did with that with the big engines made all the difference. It's not like those were going to get back to the ground live, so it wasn't worth fretting about. That one doesn't have chutes on it to offset the cost of these flights, but that's life. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Dres is a long, bloody ways away from Kerbal. And Jewel is even further. Oh boy. Just trying to keep it on the mark. Alright, down to 2 minutes even there. Still got a quarter tank left. I think it's just going to make it, which, according to my calculations, was right, because the next tank's up with 1600 delta V in it is meant for the capture burn. Yeah, I think that's how it played out. You know, I'm not positive. I think we're okay, but it's even better if we have a little bit of fuel left in these lower tanks to start the burn. Minute and 30 seconds to go. We're just going to kill this as close to our target number as possible. And no more, no less, and then we'll plan the adjustment burn and see where we're at, I guess. Gotta remember the purple orbit is our target. We're definitely off a little, unfortunately. That was unavoidable with the length of this burn. I probably should have planned to split it into 2 burns. But, alas, it is not to be. Let's kill it there. I just have a feeling. Let's kill that. There's our ascending node, or a descending node. Okay, let's tilt it up till that number reaches 0. A little less. A little less. Oh, hello, there we are. We're pretty close. Let's see if we can get it closer. We are just barely outside of capture range here, so we just need to figure out a little bit more. Nope, that's not the one we wanted. Okay, let's zero that out. Alright, that's getting us a lot closer than I had expected. It's 131.17. See. That's not changing, is it? Let's see. 134. 142. So that's the wrong direction. 121. 109. 91. 69. 59. Come on. Where is it? Okay. 58. Oh, hold on. There it is. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we're going to move this in very small numbers now. Alright, a little bit of that is actually making a big difference. Alright, looks like I overshot just a little. Alright. Now then, with that under control, let's just play around with that number a bit. Alright, let's see. What about timing? Almost no difference, okay. Okay, that's obviously overshooting. We're going down by hundredths now because it seems to be a very unstable equilibrium we're in right now. Alright. That is... Maybe getting the encounter is going to have to be enough for now. There we are. Yeah, I might just have to content myself with what we're getting right now. Although maybe... Yeah, I think that's going to have to do. And then we'll do our next... We'll just have to zero in after we're in orbit. With a simple and pure capture burn, right? There we go. And how much does that take now? 1900. That's capture's already more expensive than I had planned. Which means I've probably messed up in a lot of ways. Which is very unfortunate. Yeah, everything about this flight is way off in terms of cost. Shoot. Well. Dagnabbit. sure if this is going to work out. I have a feeling that this thing is not able to pull off what I want it to pull off. So I don't have that much fuel in here, and I still have the landing stage I need to play around with. And I mean, that's just the capture. It's just because we're that far away. Nope, this isn't going to work. Alright guys, I'm going to revert to launch. And I'm going to redesign this thing, because that instability in the flight was not acceptable. So yeah, the whole design is going to need a serious rethink. The instability for getting into orbit, I mean, this thing was swaying around like insanity. I'm thinking maybe I switch this to a 3-engine design and get rid of this middle stage. Yeah, I've got a plan. I think this will be a lot better. It's going to take a bit of design work here, though, so I will have to see you guys in the next episode, where we will try this again. Thanks for watching.